All right, everybody, welcome to another What's on Dave's Shelf. In this video, as you can see, we have the CM modules here, and this is the complete set of CM or companion modules. And for basic Dungeons and Dragons, the companion series box set was for levels 15 to 25. So all of these adventures are pretty much for levels 15 and above. So we, as the game group that I grew up with, we didn't play a lot of the companion stuff. I know that we played, I think we played CM1, and I think CM1 was about the only thing we played. And that was the reason, not that I still had most of these anyway, but there were other, at this time, this is the middle 80s, and first edition Advanced was out, Advanced second edition was out, and there were all kinds of cool box sets out, like Al-Qadim, and there was Undermountain, there was Ravenloft. We did a lot of we did the G series from Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, and we played a mix of characters. I had a basic Dungeons and Dragons cleric, and then my DM allowed me to bring in the skills from Talislanta. So I had skills from I had like a level 31 hodgepodge cleric by the time it was done. A true legitimate level 31 character. It took 15 years to get that high. We never made it to Immortal, but thankfully, because I wasn't an Immortals fan anyway. But yeah, and then we would play advanced first edition characters and second edition advanced characters. So, but I had so much invested into my basic D&D cleric, which his name was John Abity to begin with. And then with a wish scroll, because I just had gotten done reading the Dark Elf trilogy, I wanted to change my name to Dritston Duerdak. Some stupid name that I thought of, and my DM wouldn't have any of it. He's like, no, your name's John Abity. You're not a Dark Elf named character. So I took a wish scroll and I changed my name. Even though the wish scroll wasn't meant for that, I wanted to change my name that bad to Dritston Duerdak. And so, yeah, I remember my DM got mad at me for that. But anyways, I digress. So these modules, and sorry about all the stories and everything, but that's the fun part about it, because most of these modules bring back all kinds of memories from being, a kid in the 1980s growing up, and early 90s when we got back together playing. So, if I go on with the story, I hope you enjoy it. So, but let's get into these. I think we did CM1 here, and this is Test of the Warlords. And like I said, the companion series is for levels 15 and above. But I remember this was a module where you were in the lands of Norworld, and which was to the north of Karamukas, I think. And the reason why we played this is we were getting, we were level 15 and up. We were starting to own full dungeons that we had cleared out. We owned wizard towers. We owned all kinds of lands. And with the companion box set, it added, mass combat and stuff like that. Or was it? No, I think it was strongholds that it added or something like that. But anyway, I remember that Test of the Warlords, you gained a kingdom and there was a lot of mass battles. And this is how we got our lands. And then later on, the Orcs of Thar came down from the north and took us out when we were in Undermountain. And so our lands and stuff were running on autopilot for about a year, because this is like a year real life playtime that we were piddling around in Undermountain with rooms and rooms of treasure. No, we didn't have any bags of holding or anything like that because our DM was so stingy. So we probably had 20, 30 rooms of treasure, full to the hilt, to the door, and we would give this room of treasure away to orcs or ogres if they helped us. It was just so crazy how it went. It was so fun. But Test of the Warlords, I remember this is the module this is how we gained our lands and everything. So Test of the Warlords was, the king requests your presence in the honorable kingdom of Norworld. See, I remember that. If you're worthy, you may be appointed lord of a dominion filled with friendly villages, sturdy fortresses, and raging bands of monsters. Dude, when the orcs took us out, it took my kingdom out, it took Franklin's kingdom out, it took out Terry's kingdom, and my friend James's kingdom. And dude, it was like the Dark Ages. It was like just plague and sickness, and I walked away from my kingdom. I'm like, all right, steward, you're in charge. You can have it. I'm out of here. I didn't want anything to do with it. So I was like, I'm just going to build another kingdom somewhere else, but we didn't get to it. So raging bands of monsters. Well, yes, and you may have led your forces into a war or two, but you'll be ready for the challenge. You'll be ready for treacherous spies to conspire to steal your land. You'll be ready for a foul band of frost giants that rage your dominions, and you'll be ready for the inevitable clash of empires, the outcome of which may alter the fate of millions. You'll be ready. No, we weren't ready because we were in frickin' Undermountain, dude. But anyways, we were probably level 25 by that time. But anyways, Test of the Warlords, that was CM1, and CM means companion. Good times. Here's CM2, Death's Ride. And in fact, let's take a look at, let's go back to CM1 and let's kind of take a look what's inside here also. I'm sorry about that. You got your trifold panel. Oh, look at that. There's a map of Norworld, where you put your kingdom. Pre-rolled characters, level 15, and you can use these as NPCs. Why not? You know. But Test of the Warlords. Here's everything about the mass combat and gaining allies and other royal families. Nice piece of art there. Some hex paper. Ooh, there's all kinds of other armies like King's Militia. Ooh, a Thyatian army. Wow. There's an army of halflings. Nice. Army of dwarves, barbarians from the north. Yeah, really cool. So yeah, this is everything about, gaining a dominion, a kingdom, and going to war and all that other stuff. Here's CM2. Adventure for level 15 to 20. Death's Ride. What year is this from? 1984. And let's take a look inside of this. Nice trifold. Nice and clean. So beautiful. Love it. Death's Ride. We didn't play this either. So this is I think this is like I think there's like a portal in this, and you got to close the portal before the undead come in and take everybody out, I believe. All kinds of cool things. Swamp random encounters. Yeah, there's the undead. There you go. Battle of the undead. The gateway to death. There it is. Yeah, this is about a gateway. Death Leech, new monster. There's the Potion of Super Healing, 3d6 plus 3. Super Healing, 3d6 plus 3. Here's a bunch of NPCs and pre-made characters that you can use in your other games. Oh, look at that, man. So beautiful. Cutouts are still left in there. Death's Ride. A king's commission leads to danger. All communication with the barony of Two Lakes Vale has ceased. King Ericol, worried about the security of the border and angered at the loss of tax revenues, has commissioned you, a delegation of powerful characters, to investigate. This is not a petty problem to be solved by the armies of local nobility. Indeed, the king's forces are desperately needed elsewhere. Two Lakes Vale is, after all, only a small barony on the far frontier of Ericol's domain, and yet the cloud is there, its nature and cause unknown. Oh, that's right. There was a huge cloud that you had to go into as well, I remember reading about. None have returned from the barony for weeks. Furthermore, the cloud is spreading, and vague reports of unrest and mysterious disappearances are starting to trickle in from nearby baronies. Can you discover the secrets of Two Lakes Vales? There you go. Death's Ride. Yeah, all these modules are in super great shape, simply because we didn't really use them. Here's CM3, Saber River, character levels 18 to 22. Nice two-folded pane. Here's a new Saber Claw monster. Your NPCs, all kinds of great art. Looks like there's Underwater Adventures. We never played this as well, so I don't have any stories for you with this. Look at that. That might be a beholder. I think it is. Yep, it is a beholder. The Tower of Terror. Saber River. So let's take a look at the what the module is about. You are a guest on the Count. You are a guest of the Count. I need to read English a little bit better. You are a guest of the Count, one of your allies and the strongest man in the region. Your sojourn has been pleasant, a nice change after weeks of battle. Suddenly the courtyard below your window is filled with the noise of galloping horses. More guests? You yawn as you look out, but these people arriving look more like tax collectors than guests. How can you tell that they're tax collectors when you just woke up? Anyways, you decide to give your attention to something more interesting like dinner. Sounds like me. Relax while you can, friend, because these new arrivals are about to lead you to a crimson sailor, a cozy tower of terror, and a river with an aching heart. Saber River includes a complete campaign setting, new NPCs, dungeon and wilderness encounters, and a mysterious story. Saber River CM3. Beautiful shape. It's like brand new. CM4 Earthshaker. Now this module, we did goof around with this module. We didn't play it fully, but as you can see, there's a huge construct that you can control. And I remember we took this out when we were goofing around with starting our kingdoms and stuff. I remember we were all fighting over Earthshaker. I do remember that. So this is CM4 Earthshaker. It's for character levels 18 to 20, but this is a construct that you control and everything like that. So into your hands has been thrust a great responsibility. Management of a growing domain. It has been a hard winter. Now, with the coming of spring, the populace looks to you for leadership. It will take a careful and generous hand to restore your subjects' confidence. But even as you hold your first courts of the new season, an ominous shadow falls across the land. Earthshaker, wonder of the world, has arrived. Will its arrival be a curse or a blessing? It was both, actually, for us. With bold action and skillful diplomacy, you may yet divert disaster. But if you fail, the consequences will certainly be the subject of many a minstrel's tragic songs for years to come. Earthshaker includes a complete Dominion setting, new player characters and NPCs, and complete material on one of the greatest marvels of the world, the giant and unstoppable Earthshaker. And I'm telling you what, Earthshaker was a badass. Here's all kinds of content that it comes with. Here's, it's awesome. This is Earthshaker. This is each deck of Earthshaker. It was awesome. Then it has all the rules and everything for Earthshaker and stuff like that. So, yeah, look at that. That's cool. The little gnomes in there working away. Awesome stuff. There's the pre-rolled characters and stuff. Earthshaker. Yeah, that was actually fun. Earthshaker didn't last too long. Our DM, James, he destroyed Earthshaker. Like some kind of meteor or something. I don't know. But anyway, CM4's Earthshaker. Characters levels 18 to 20. That was fun. We didn't play the adventure. We just took Earthshaker. Oh my goodness. This This was and I'm sorry, TSR. The idea behind this, you'll see that this is a Magic Viewer system module. This is the only one that I know of that ever came out, and this was an absolute mess. I mean, this is a hot mess. This is CM5, Mystery of the Snow Pearls, and this, we did not play it because we were checking it out, and it was a train wreck to try to read. I mean, it was a massive pain in the ass. And I still have the Magic Viewer. So as you can see, this is all a mess. Everything has just got all this static and fuzz all over it. Well, you take the Magic Viewer and you view over what this is. So the combination for this chest, when you use the viewer, I don't know if you can see it with the video, but it says 1, 2, and 4. You can kind of see the numbers there. But this was so hard to read. And can you imagine? I mean, look at this, guys and gals. I mean, this is an absolute train wreck. To try to view with this little Magic Viewer, and this is the only one that you got, the only Magic Viewer that you got, and you gotta try to find. This was a mess, and this is a huge. Oh, this is huge too. But I mean, here's the gem chest. Here's the combination. I mean, it's just crazy. You start here, and then you just keep going. You start here. Oh my goodness, this static or fog of war, whatever you want to call it, this was a train wreck. And I think this might have been because, remember Transformers back in the 80s? They were huge, right? I think they did this because of Transformers. Maybe. But you only got one of these. I mean, you can't even barely see anything. But anyways, we did not play this at all. But I'm surprised I still have the Magic Viewer. I should probably put that somewhere or tape it, or not tape it, but Mystery of the Snow Pearl. Ugh, what a train wreck. I don't even think I've ever read the back of this because it was so horrible trying to use that Magic Viewer. Oh my goodness, it was bad. But anyway, Mystery of the Snow Pearls. One of 4 magical snow white pearls protecting Terralon has been stolen, and you, a companion-level elf, are responsible for its safekeeping. Now the very existence of your beautiful village is threatened unless you can find the powerful pearl. Milgor, the evil wizard with an evil sense of fun, challenges you to find the pearl and return it to Terralon, but it's not that easy. Time is running out while you try to discover and solve the riddles of Milgor and this exciting, puzzling adventure. Yeah, puzzling is right. Time is running out for Terralon. This adventure uses the piece of shit Magic Viewer system. Wow, oh, they didn't write that. I'm just kidding. They did. I was just kind of improvising there. But this adventure uses the Magic Viewer system to reveal hidden encounters, puzzles, and traps. Wow. This was an absolute train wreck. And if you're watching this and you actually got through this, hats off to you, because there's no way that I would ever try to get through this module. No way. No way at all. So Mystery of the Snow Pearl, CM5. This is sort of like a failed attempt, like the Invisible Ink from the B Solo series. But I think this is actually worse. And I'm just being honest. Not that I'm sure it's probably a great adventure, just like every single basic D&D adventure. I've actually liked every single one that I've read, but that Magic Viewer, I keep calling it a Magic User, but that Magic Viewer is horrible. And they only give you one little piece. I mean, if they at least give you a big one, that would have been okay. So here's CM6. Where Chaos Reigns. This was also made in England, and it's for character levels 17 to 19. This is a module that we've never played either. In fact, we haven't played any of these higher level companions, because, like I said, we were doing other things like Undermountain and stuff. So yeah, there it is. Nice. I mean, beautiful, nice, colorful stuff. So yeah. Here's new monsters. The Garl. Look at that. Ooh, technology. Look at that. Wow, like a laser. What is this gloves called? The ray glove. Look at that. This is a ray glove. Holy cow. This is so Eberronish. Ahead of its time right here. The ray glove. This is a small gun incorporated into a glove. It can fire 3 laser blasts per round. Holy cow. Each being the equivalent of a magic missile. That's cool, man. I like that. So there's technology in where chaos reigns. That's really cool. You have been chosen. That's right. You have been chosen. Throughout the land, the omens of some cataclysmic change are clear for all to see. The flowers are blooming out of season. Fish fall like rain, and a blue moon hangs in the night sky. Yet the danger is not of this land, nor even this world. Ah, that's why there's the laser glove. There we go. Far away in the infinite plains lies Alos, a world of peril, a world where time itself has been corrupted and where chaos reigns. Even the mighty immortals who watch over the plains are powerless to help Alos. Hope rests in you alone. Come then, journey through the swirling nexus to a world beyond the stars. You have been chosen, and eternity beckons. Wow, there you go. Where chaos reigns, levels 17 and 19. Man, I need to convert that glove. And there was some other technology in there as well. So here you go. Here's CM7. This is, this is kind of weird because this is an adventure for levels 8 and up. And this is an adventure for elves, level 8 and up. This is by Bruce Hurd. I love Bruce Hurd, man. Bruce Hurd he was such an asset to TSR. He's so underrated, and I'm such a huge fan of Bruce Hurd. I hope to have him on my stream one time. I'll probably cry because he's like huge in the name, man. He's got his own world and his own setting now. It's awesome, man. Bruce Hurd is a bang up guy, man. I would love to talk to him about basic D&D. And I would love to see what he was on when he wrote the accessory book, Wondrous Inventions, the Book of Wondrous Inventions. I would love to see what kind of peyote he was on. Some of those items were just out of the world, man. And I would love to talk to him about that. But yeah, Hurd is awesome. So it looks like there's a lot of star traveling throughout this, maybe the astral plane. Here's a map. And the Tree of Life. There's some pre-rolled characters. Looks like there's something with the Tower of Light, the Lost Sanctuary. Oh, look at that piece of art. That's nice. Ooh, so much good stuff, man. So let's read the back, right? Shall we? Hope you guys don't mind me reading these to you guys like a bedtime story. The Tree of Life. The Fadial clan's Tree of Life is dying. As the bravest and strongest elves in the clan, you must undertake the challenge of the elders. Seek out the source of the disease and destroy it. If you fail, the Tree of Life will surely perish, and all of your family with it. Well, I would say that's about enough to make you do it. So the quest is great, and you may die on the journey, never to find the cause of the disease. Then your family will die. So the journey will take you to the deepest part of ancient Selenar, Elvenholm, to find the guarded grave of the first tree keeper. Delay no longer, fellow elves. The Tree of Life grows weaker day by day. There's something out on the wing. Sorry, I had to do that. There's something on the wing. So the Tree of Life, it's an adventure for levels 8 and up, which is kind of weird that it's in a companion series because it's supposed to be 15 and up. But anyways, good shape. All these books are in great shape. They're probably worth like $2 a piece. I should have sold them. No, I'm just kidding. No, just kidding. I wouldn't sell them. But anyways, CM8, moving on. The Endless Stair. This is actually by Ed Greenwood. Look at that. Mr. Forgotten Realms himself. This is an adventure for levels 15 to 20. And this is one that we never played either. So, wow, look at all the monster statistics. Whew, that's a lot of monsters. The Endless Stair. No clue what it's about. I saw a bone golem in there. That's cool. The Tomb of the Shiramar. Daleson's Rest. There's the, ooh, looks like a scorpion man. Like a scorpion version of the Drider. The Endless Stair. Here's all the pre-rolled characters. Oh, look at that. They even added art on these guys. Wow. 21st level fighter with 17 strength. His highest ability score, 17 strength. He's got a +2 sword. He's got 20 arrows +1, a plate mail +1, and a shield +1. -1 AC. He's rocking, dude. His ability scores aren't too good, but I mean, that's to be expected. He has 98 hit points. That's kind of nice. So here's some new items. Oh, there's a Skull Wrath, the Skull Wraith. Very cool. Oh, it looks like some new spells as well. Yeah, there's some new spells. Look at that. Woo-hoo-hoo. New spells for 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 8th level. Control Gargoyle. Combat Bats. Stone Bolt. And Symbol. Oh, that's where Symbol comes from. There you go. This book looks brand new, man. Unbelievable. The Endless Stair by Ed Greenwood. Level 15 to 20. CM8. And then the last module in the companion series is CM9 Legacy of Blood. And it's for characters levels 15 to 19. Oh, look at that. Ooh, a fold-out map. Look at that. It's nice. Looks like an 8-panel map. Oh, no, this is a 4-panel map. Look at that. Looks nice. The Northlands. Oh, this is part of the Gazetteer stuff. Oh, looks nice. Those are nice hex maps, man. And here's some other maps with the trifold cover. That looks nice. Yeah. Legacy of Blood. Fenhold. We'll find out what the adventure's about here in a minute. I'll read the back. Hope you guys don't mind me. Hope you guys don't mind me reading the back panel. Kind of lets me know what's going on with the adventure also. Because a lot of these high-level adventures, I just never really, I don't remember reading them. I'm sure I probably did, but... Giant Swamp Snapping Turtle, Giant Swamp Eel, Giant Freshwater Slugs, all new monsters. Here's new characters, NPCs, nice. Legacy of Blood, this is the last adventure in the companion series. Legacy of Blood. Your cousin Rolf is dead, and while there is cause for sadness, there is also cause for celebration. Because he was a jerk, you see. No, I'm just kidding. As his heir, you were willed his dominion, Fenhold. Oh, that's cool. Of course, the deep swamp is threatening to engulf all of your new holding. So where did we see that? Quagmire, right? The expert module. People are seeing ghosts disappearing mysteriously, animals die without reason, and crops are suddenly blighted. The farmers don't like the swamp dwellers, the swamp dwellers don't like the farmers, and no one likes the halflings. I love how that's wrote. And no one likes the halflings. Everybody kills the halflings. The entire civil service of the Dominion seems to have either worked for the failure of the Dominion or resigned due to actions of the others. It's going to be a tough task to make all this ship shape once again, but you're 15th level now. Isn't it about time you settled down? No way. Legacy of Blood. This is the last module of the companion series. And the companion series, or CM series, is for character levels 15 to 25. So let me know down in the comments section if any of you have played any of these companion modules years ago, or if you played them in present day. So I'd like to see your comments. I'd like to read them, and I would like to answer any and all comments. So thank you guys for watching. Please feel free, if you like the video, thumbs up the video, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And until next time, happy gaming, stay safe, and keep using the awesome Fantasy Grounds virtual tabletop program. Thank you, everybody.